My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Race number 5 on the program will be the start of Jackpot 2. This is an MR 75 handicap over the 1,000 meter trip. 14.50 is the off time for the 5th race, and it looks to be a very competitive contest. But let's have a look at Northern Warrior when finishing 2nd last time out.
And Prince Crash has gone wrong, it appears. It appears as if Prince Crash has gone wrong towards the inside and Darker. Coming to the 200-meter marker, though. And Darker on the inside, Shot of Courage. These are the two as they come to the last 200. And Darker, though, takes it up. Running on from behind is Northern Warrior. But it's in Darker to win it. And Darker has won it. Northern Warrior will get 2nd. Shot of Courage 3rd. Another Day in Africa 4th. And Prince Crash.
Northern Warrior almost came out of nowhere in that race, and he's 400 to finish 22.6. He was absolutely flying at them late on in the day, and possibly another 100 meters more. He gets there. He gets up to beat the winner in Darker, but what a run from him running off that break. But it's got to be a question mark whether he just ran that well fresh or whether he was, that's his form, because he's an old boy now. He's a 6-year-old that tends to put in the odd bad run every now and then, but his last start was certainly very eye-catching, was encouraging. Craig Zaki now takes a ride for Michael Roberts, and I think he's got to go into the play. Although I say that, and I think there's a lot of horses in with winning chances. I've gone with 5 numbers in the place accumulator. I think it's a field race in terms of the pick 6. I think all 11 runners need to go into it. You've got Don't Shoot the Bowman at 4-1, and the biggest outsider is Bless Me Fred at 16-1 in the market. Was actually expected to run a very big race last time out behind Ndaka, and he sort of didn't put his best foot forward. So at 16-1, Bless Me Fred could be worth an each way play in race number 5, given he's the biggest outsider. I've gone with numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In my place accumulator. I've left out the favorite Don't Shoot the Bowman just based on the fact that he's done a lot of traveling over the last few months. He's come to KZN, gone back up to the Highveld, back to KZN, back to the Highveld, and so on. So I think that at some point it's got to take a toll on a horse, and I think it could be in this contest because he's got 62 kgs on the back. At Hollywoodbets Scottsville, he's going to be made to carry his weight, and he's going to feel it. And I think he's, over the final stages of the race, he could likely come up for air. He could obviously win, but I think he is vulnerable with 62 kgs on the back, having to concede weight, quite a bit of weight to some runners in this event. So I'm happy to take Don't Shoot the Bowman on in this event. I think a horse like Trafalgar Square could enjoy the pace being on. He's got just 53.5 kgs on the back. Last time out, he was beaten behind Don't Shoot the Bowman. He's 2.5 kgs better off for 2-length beating. He was doing his best work at the finish, whereas Don't Shoot the Bowman was sort of just staying on last time out. So staying on, he got the job done. It was a comfortable win, but I think now that Trafalgar Square does get a 2.5 kg swing at the weight, he could certainly be some value in the contest. And at 12-1, he would be the top selection for me, just because I think the race is going to work out nicely for him. Sereno Moodley has gotten a good feel for him. He's a winner over track and trip. He enjoys a 1,000-meter trip. So I think he'll go well. Shot of Courage, he's a horse that shows a lot of pace. He can be there. Cotton Ron, he sort of found his form nicely after winning his maiden. It seemed like he was in a struggle to win a maiden, but he won his maiden and he's holding his form nicely now, and he's looking for that second career victory. Being a son of Noble Tune, you'd expect him to go a lot further than 1,000 meters. You'd expect him to go twice this distance, but he seems at home over these 5 and 6 furlong trips, so he'll be there or thereabouts once again. Number 7, Alverni Princess, the filly taking on the boys. Gavin Lerena takes a ride for Louis Goosen, whose yard is banging form. Another runner that will enjoy the pace being on. She'll be just off them, waiting to pounce later on in the day. And I think even a horse like Bless Me Fred, who I haven't included into the place accumulator, but I think he's one that you can include as well. You've got Willow Me, who gets the 4 kgs off the back, which could certainly bring her into the race with just 48 kgs on the back. So it does look to be a very, very trappy contest, race number 5. I think it is a race where you can get a result. in the pick 6 and jackpots. That's the way I'm leaning. I'm looking for a result in race number 5. I'm going to go with number 4, Trafalgar Square, as the each way play at around 12-1 in the market. 53.5 kgs on the back. I think he'll be a lively contender, but in terms of the place accumulators, numbers 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 are the numbers that I'm going to include into the PA.
Good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.